Hey everyone, I'm Danny, and welcome back to Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device. So we are about to set it to daytime so we can meet all of our daytime friends. I love the music in this game. Oh, okay.
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
Hi, Deirdre.
Are you in Colorado by any chance?
Yes, how did you know?
Some friend of my dad's called me for a reference for you.
And you gave him a good reference?
Well, I told him the truth.
That was very nice of you.
Was it? By the way, don't make a habit of it. Okay? Bye.
Wait, hang on a sec. I might need some outside help with this case.
Did you forget that I don't like you?
No, but I know you're studying criminology, and maybe someday I could help you out.
Oh, a non-specific promise with the word someday. Sounds too tempting to ignore. Yet, here I go.
Oh, come on, Deirdre. Alright. Let's see, has Mason beaten us yet? No, haha, suck it, Mason. No, shit. Okay. Alright, no, that's the wrong way. So now we get to go meet Ryan and Mason. I want to meet Ryan first because I love Ryan. Okay. So she is in, oh my god, what did I do? She is in the warehouse thing over here.
I'm so sorry about that. Are we cool?
Yes.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience. Not that that was super near-death, but you know, closer than what you get walking through most stores.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery and the importance of forgiveness. Do you want me to hit all the bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
Okay, well, first of all, woman chief practice. Second of all, Nancy, why are you being rude? Just shake her fucking hand.
What do you do at the lab?
I'm so sorry, but I have to ask why you're here. Why are you here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here to do due diligence for a potential new owner.
I'm sorry. I'm an adult, and there's nothing funny about what you just said. Whoa! Wait! Back to the information. We're getting a new owner?
Maybe, but first I need to ask some intrusive questions.
Oh.
I know you've gotten enough of this, I really do, but it's my job.
I've done worse things for my job.
Like what?
I build tools. They're not always used in a good way.
What do you mean by that?
I couldn't tell you about it if I wanted to. Confidentiality.
Okay.
Who do you think killed Nico?
A little part of me thinks it's Gray.
Why?
I'm a little scared of him.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Any reason in particular?
Oh, you know. His voice and general demeanor and his face and pretty much everything else about him. Those two had a strange relationship. They fought constantly, not sure why.
Ooh.
The part that was responsible for Nico's death is missing. Do you know where it went?
No.
Are you sure? You sound like you're not telling me something.
I destroyed it. It's gone.
Why destroy it?
Because I made it! You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
Oh. Okay. But I want to talk to you.
Great, she's back.
Whoa.
I'll let you
Excuse
go.
me.
Later.
Okay.
This could help getting into the lab.
Aha, DED. That's the her interactive pattern. That's the her interactive like abbreviation for this game. Alright, apparently this is just a bunch of shit. Alright, so I guess we'll have to go meet Mason because she hates us now.
If it looks like I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
What are you working on?
It's immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine. There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines, without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, I mean wrong answer for me. Not the answer I wanted to hear.
Oh, no way.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
I mean, at least zucchini starts with a Z.
Who do you see on an average day?
Just me. Sometimes Ryan. You ask a lot of questions. Ever thought of being a scientist?
Sometimes.
Good answer. The world needs more people with questions, and fewer people who are sure they have the answers.
I don't know.
Did you see?
Haha.
I beat your high score.
Yes, if fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu compels me to take you down. Prepare yourself, opponent.
Okay.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it. He practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Not kind of. Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
Ooh.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
What else do you remember?
I remember Ryan. They took her out in cuffs. She came back the next day. Never said a word about what happened.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
Did the police know your feelings about Nico?
What a peculiar question.
Do you have a peculiar answer?
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
I mean,
Did you dislike Nico?
Very much so.
Would you go as far as to say you hated Nico?
I would go that far, and further. That guy was a jerk.
That seems a little disrespectful, considering...
Does it? Am I supposed to pretend he's great now that he's dead? Lots of jerks have died, and he's one of them. He's a dead, brilliant, jerk madman. The world would be much better off if he'd lived to share more of his intellect. But I selfishly am glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
I mean, I guess, but whatever.
Do you like Ryan?
Let me save you some time. I don't like anyone.
That can't be true.
Observe, and I'll demonstrate. Other people.
What?
It seems strange to me that you could be so blasé about a murder.
I deal with things on my own time. But if you are desperate to watch someone cry, Ellie's always available.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment, which I now do. There it is.
What did you do that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
I mean, he kind of said that she hates him, so...
I took an educated guess.
I did too. Still couldn't figure it out. But the fact remains, we are not besties, as she likes to say. We are worsties.
Okay. I don't want to say that because, you know, then he's going to be like, nah, if you don't know about Tesla, get the fuck out of here.
Can you tell me a little bit about Gray?
He always gives me an industrial-sized portion of the creeps. The only person who ever liked Gray was Nico, and I think he just liked keeping Gray around to scare everyone away from his work.
Did he try to scare you away from Nico's work?
No. He tried to scare me away from my own work.
What does that mean?
He was Nico's heavy. I figured he'd leave once the police gave the all clear. Trust me, if he's still here, he's up to something. Your boss would be smart to get rid of him.
I forgot that we have a quote-unquote boss, because apparently we're supposed to be investigating.
What was Nico working on before he died?
There wasn't a name for it yet, officially. It was basically wireless energy transfer. That was helpful for you. So how about you tell me something about your boss?
I'm sorry, I can't. Confidential. What are you doing?
I want you to tell me what you know, but I can't tell if you're a pushover or not.
Not.
Ah, efficiency. One of the rare graces of a post-manner society.
It's bugging me that I can't not say this and not have a clear list, but I don't want him to hate me.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
Oh, okay.
I mean, to you. What brought you here?
The work. I turned down Los Alamos in a tenure-track position to be here. Most people don't know this, but the majority of Tesla's work was confiscated by the FBI.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates. Don't know. It's all been hidden. What matters is, there's a little bit still here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
Fair.
You said you were searching for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
I'll let you go.
Goodbye. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, I thought eventually he was gonna tell us to shut up. Or not shut up, but like, get out. Can't pull that fire alarm, apparently. Alright, so.
Can't check that off yet. Did that.
So the login irregularity, it has to be night. And we have to do the alarm to get Gray out of his office so that we can look at the computer. Because right now it's locked, but let's see if we can get in the lab.
I need a card to get in the lab.
Yes, that's why I have this.
I guess this one doesn't work.
Oh no. Alright, in this short time period, has Mason come down and beaten our score? No. Yeah, Suck it, Mason. Alright, I want to do this so that we can snoop around in Gray's area. What about now? Fuck. Barely, though.
Hey there, champ. How's my favorite buddy?
What do you want, Deirdre?
What do I want? This is about what you want, Nancy Drew.
Is that so?
It cannot be more so. I come bearing apologies. I want to help you, Nancy Drew. I want to be your girl on the inside of the exciting world of criminology.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because apparently it still counts as plagiarism if you pay someone to write your paper. I mean, is capitalism dead? Because that's what it seems like.
And you want to help me because...
I made a bargain with my prof. If I can help an actual murder investigation, I'll get credit. So I help you, you help me collect data for my paper, and balance is restored to the universe.
How exactly can you help me?
I've got permission to use our criminal database. In fact, I already read up on the case.
That could come in handy. All right, it's a deal.
Great. Call when you need help, and I'll do what I can. Just don't call me when I'm busy.
Will do.
Alright.
What do you know about surveillance video?
That you watch it?
Have you heard of cases where the video has been faked?
Oh yeah, all the time.
How can you tell if the video's been edited in some way?
It's getting harder and harder to tell. But the number one thing you need to do is to make sure that you've got the original video feed. If you don't, analyzing the data file isn't going to do you much good.
Is there a way to know if I have the original?
Yeah, that's the detective part. Not in my wheelhouse.
You read up on the case, right? I don't understand why Ryan was under so much scrutiny but never sent to trial.
From what I gathered, something didn't add up with the video and the timeline. Someone had to be in the lab with Nico. Otherwise, he'd still be here today.
So if her alibi stands up, it couldn't be her.
Exactly. Unless there's something big I'm missing.
Something's weird about this whole thing.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Figure this out.
I asked her about the night of the murder. She was pretty much mute. I'm undercover here. I can't push too hard. Can you see what you can find on your end?
I'll see what I can find. All I've got is the database. Don't expect any miracles.
No, fuck. I wanted to ask her about the... Okay. About the 911 calls, because that was one of our options before.
Hey there, Nancy Drew.
Oh, I still can. Awesome.
I need you to check on 911 calls the night of the murder.
Consider it done. I'll text you the results.
That was easy. Nope, wrong way. Alright. I need to get into the security office. Ha, suck it, Gray. Oh, this. Okay, so these are already full. So that's the kind of thing that's a waste. So you want to click on ones that are almost full. Oh, shit. Oh, so close. Oh, that should do it? Or do I have to do this one? I think I have to do this one. Heyo.
It could be binary. I bet there's something here that could help me decode this.
I feel like the letters all had to do with something. 0 to 15. Unlock all binaries. So it means I have to figure out what 0 through 15 is in binary. I know there was a, was it like a chart? It said like what things are in binary. Is it here? Yeah, okay. Oh. Binary Buster presents. Oh, so it's this, I guess? This has been a blank 0 announcement. So I'm gonna guess that if we click it, it turns blue. I'm gonna take a picture of this because it's what I do. 15 things you never knew about electricity. So if it's 0 to 15, do we know what's is 0 all 4 red? Probably. So it'd be like 4 red. Okay, hang on. I really hope it's still out because it'd be a pain in the ass if we had to set the alarm off again. Okay. Oh, it fucking tells you here. It's just that I had to see the chart first. So it's saying like if I do this, then all these are done. I need to have red, red, blue, blue. I need to have red, blue, blue, blue. I need to have blue, red, blue, red. And red, blue, red, blue. What is this? Okay, so I need all 4. I mean, I was gonna go around this way because his circle had like the loop going around this way. So we need something that's all 4 is blue. And then we have red and 3 blues. We need blue, red, blue, blue. Oh no, it's blue, blue, red, blue. Oh, but we did use that. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, buddy. Okay.
These must be the key cards used to access the lab. I should figure out which number belongs to whom. That number is from the night of the murder. It doesn't appear anywhere else in the logs.
Oh boy. Alright, what about security? Okay, video, we need to like have a number. One, 5, 3, 4, 7, 2, 1. No, 7, 2, 1, 2, 5. This was on a sticky note in Mason's office, so I didn't know if this was gonna be 1, 5, 3, 4. I don't know if this would be a video. 1, 5, 3, 4. 7, 2, 1, 2, 5. No?
I can't do that yet.
Okay, apparently that's not it. Okay, so LBTY. 510 258. Alright, so there is Nico.
Just Nico.
Alright. So that's what they said in the file. Oh, is this Mason's password maybe? Or it could be his, like, card number. This is 369 letter or numbers. That's 369. So that could be Mason's key card. 153472125. Okay, so that is Mason's key card. So he came in at 2:11 a.m. And then again at 2:48 p.m. Key card password. I think is going to be this thing. Like the U is the left. I'll have to find all those. We have D for the door, F there, Z, R. We did this part. Did this part. So yeah, we just have these. I don't know if it's like 1, 2.
Get out of there!
Okay. You'll probably agree with that statement more in a few hours. Is that saying someone's gonna fucking electrocute me? Wait, so that's the videos. What haven't I seen now? I think I've seen everything. Alright, I'm gonna skedaddle, because I don't want that to happen again.
Check.
And we found that. Alright, and on that note, I am going to call it an episode, so if you liked what you saw, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps me out a great deal. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.